So hello, good morning everyone. How you guys doing? How are you? How are you? So here in Florida it is 5:42 a.m. So I just decided to do a quick video um about summer holiday. Yes, like you guys know, we've been on summer holiday since May the 24th. So today is June the 20th, yes, 20th of June 2024. So I'm here to talk about the summer holiday and to check on you guys, especially the ones in America, to know exactly what you guys are doing. So I made the first video at the beginning of this summer holiday, to talk about summer holidays here and what next. So yes, it's been I know it has not been easy, especially with the ones that have more than two children. Okay, so the ones that have more than two children, like me, I have four children. Oh my God, sometimes I look at the time, I'm like, the calendar, I'm like, these children will be going back to school in August 9th, so we still have like 2 more months, yeah, barely 2 months or a month and something, yes, for them to go back to school. So it has not been easy, and yes, but God is doing it for us. So yes, what have you been doing, since the holiday started? So usually, a friend of mine said, "Oh, when the school went on summer holiday, the very first week, that what she did was to let the children be, children." That means she didn't start her schedule the first week. That was very, very good, and I liked it. I did the same thing, but mine was not a week. Mine was like a couple of days, 3 days. So we went back to our schedule, because our home run by schedule, and children do best. Children thrive more on schedule than just doing whatever they want to do. So yes, schedule, schedule, schedule. So I let my children, be, themselves for 3 days. Then we started our schedule strictly from the fourth day of their summer holiday. So we've been doing that. It has not been easy. Sometimes they'll come to me to negotiate. Mommy, can we sleep late? Can we stay up late? So yes. And sometimes, they want to wake up very early so that they will start their schedule, to change the schedule, to how they want it. Sometimes I let them sleep a little late, as late as 10 p.m., but what our schedule, said was 9 p.m. Okay, so, and yeah, that's how we've been, being flexible. So, but it's been doing, we've been doing well with that. So, from time to time we take them to the park. We are planning for the bigger outing, sometime in July, So I know a lot of organizations, churches are planning for big back to school bash. Some people call it back to school bash, back to school picnic, back to school, whatever they're calling it. But it's usually a time that children don't trade for nothing, because yes, those back to school stuff, they have bounce houses, they have cookouts, they give some stuff for school supplies and all that, so children always look forward to that. So yes, this holiday, let me go back to my summer holiday, what we've been doing. So we are learning, unlearning and relearning. So after the 3 days that I gave my children to be who they are, just to play, that's what I mean. And yes, after the third day, the fourth day, we sat down and we ran through, how the whole school year of 2023-2024 school year went, the things that worked and the things that, did not work. Like I said, children are still children. There were days that my son, one of my sons, got complained about from his teacher. You understand? Like I always say, children are still children. Our children are not perfect, but we are raising them to make sure they are independent adults in future. So we sat down, my husband and I, we sat down with the children and talked about how the 2023-2024 school year went, the things that worked and the things that did not work. So the ones that worked, we talked about how we're going to bring them into 2024-2025 school year, and we talked about the ones that did not work. Why? What made them not to work? What they did, that this, things did not work for them. You understand? So we went over them, and they really understood. Okay, these are the things that I did, and this is how to fix it. It's not about listening them. It's figuring out how to fix these problems. You understand? I call them problems or challenges, Yes. So that was how, we started off our summer holiday, and we've been doing it, teaching them. We have schedule. We have, waking up, breakfast time. We have time for everything, even up to, sleep time at night. So they have nap time. Yes. Somebody said, oh, your children still take nap even while on holiday. Yes, they do take nap, because whatever your children are doing or your child is doing this holiday, you don't want your child or your children to end up being the teacher's complaint. Yes. You don't want your child to be a problem when the school returns back. So I know usually the first couple of weeks of school resumption, the teachers go through a lot, with children, battling with behaviors that they picked from their friends, from their family members and all. Yes, that's why I said, if anybody is requesting for your child to come visit them, or someone is requesting for their own child to come visit you, make sure you know this one very well. Like how I do, I make sure I have a one-on-one with the parent's child and the child that will be coming to my home, to tell them that we have schedule. Are you gonna be able to fit in? If that's what they can do, yes, when they come to my house, I had one that visited us one time, yes. I make sure, my schedule did not change because they came to my home, So, yes, this is the kind of thing I want you to do with your children while on holiday. Make sure you are watching them. Any behavior you find out, you see in your children while on holiday, you better handle it. You better fix it. You better correct them right away. Don't wait till tomorrow, okay? Because these are children that are still growing. So make sure you stay on top of their attitude, their character, their behavior while on holiday. Anything, any sound, whatever, even during screen time, walk into their room or TV, their sitting room, wherever they are, and make sure you know what they are, watching. So one time my children were watching this show. So I saw the caption. The caption was stupid child or something like, stupid what? What is the show about? Or they started talking about this. The name alone, does not align with what we believe. Please, let's not watch that kind. I redirected them and they changed it. So make sure you stay upon the books that your children are reading. Okay, create time to take your children to the library, and make sure you create time to let them go to the library to read a book, play, with some of the things they have at the library, and take them to reward them as they do good, correct them as you find anything unpleasant from them. Okay, so this holiday, if your child is taking classes because your child failed or your child did not do well from 2023-2024 school year, you're still taking your child to school. Yes, because during this holiday, the children that go to school are the ones that did not do well, the ones that failed. It's okay, but I always tell parents, let your child learn from his failure or her failure. Don't just take the child to school and bring the child back, and 2024-2025 school year your child is still not being serious in school. For a child to fail is not because of the teacher, it's because of your child. So if your child was not serious during the last school year, you have to put in that seriousness in your children, in your child, this summer holiday. Like what I do with my children on our schedule, they still have school work on the schedule. Okay, my older son is going to middle school, 6th grade. My second son is going to 4th grade. He has a late birthday in America. If a child has a late birthday, the child is being taken back 1 year back, but it's still okay. It's making him smart. So make sure your child, you stay on top of your child. Make sure your child knows what he or she is doing. Make sure after taking your child, yes, I mentioned before, if you're taking your child or your children to summer classes, that means that child or those children did not do well during the last school year. It's okay. But what is not okay is if your child will return back to school in August and still not being serious, or being all over the place, and the teacher is complaining, that something is not right. Okay, so you need to sit down and talk to your child, talk with your child, model what you want your child to be doing. So this holiday, don't just take it as holiday and you just let your children do whatever they want to do. Be open your eyes. If you are not there, let your husband. That's why I always say it takes two to raise a child. From beginning, God made it that your husband and you and your husband will raise those children together, not one. But this devil, Satan, came in and still fighting to break homes. So yes, if you're a single mom, you can still raise a godly child, okay, by what you are doing. That you're a single mom does not give you the room to do whatever you want to do. Single moms, I've seen single moms raise godly children. Okay, yes, from their experience, they made sure their children did not copy their excesses. Okay, so I'm gonna be stopping here for now. It is 5:55 a.m. here in America. So yes, this is just to remind you to make sure you stay on top of your children while they are on holiday. Don't just let them do whatever. Don't just let anybody come into your home to pick them up for a sleepover. Don't let your children do whatever they want to do. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you guys some other time. Okay, have a blessed one. Bye.